What's up to the honeys? Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Taylor. It has been a minute, but guess what? She is back. B-A-C-K. Yes, where am I, you ask? I am in the Spotify Spellman podcast studio right now. And it's amazing. And it's beautiful in here. This is my first time being in here. And of course, I had to come in here and test out, what the system is, how to work the tools in here, all of that in a bag of chips, get my little tour. Now, I've been in here, a little while just to dibble and dabble and stuff, but I needed to actually sit down and exude the Talks with Taylor space because I have not released an episode in quite a while. Okay? So, yes, I'm releasing it. And today is a very short but sweet episode. We are doing 10 things that I'm taking and leaving for 2026. Now we'll do 5 things that I'm taking with me into the new year and then 5 things that I'm leaving in the last year, 2025. We leaving it, okay? So sit back, relax, and relieve your mind and enjoy this podcast. Thank you so much. Mwah. We're going to start off with the things that we are leaving in 2025, okay? So number 1 on the list, and this honestly might not be a particular order, but number 1 on the list is Spelman woman versus Clark woman beef, okay? I don't know who made it up. I don't know where it came from, but we're leaving it in 2025. We should have left it in 1881. It should have been gone. It should have been left. We should have left it in BC time. Okay, before Christ. You hear me? I don't know where it came from. Clark women, the Clark people that I know are so wonderful. I did a show over at Clark Atlanta University. Shout out to the Clark Atlanta University theater people. Shout out to you. And they are one of the best people, some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. They give energy, they give fierceness, they give confidence, they give soul. Like the vibe between like a Spelman woman and a Clark woman, when they come together, it's like, it's perfect. It's magic. It's magic. I don't know who's doing it, but it just doesn't need to exist anymore. Okay, we're leaving that in 2025. Thank you so much. Because my Clark cousins, I will sing C, 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 A, 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 U, 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 C, A, U to the day I die. Leaving that in 2025. Next. Oh, this is a simple one. Spelmanites. Now, and all of these on my list are not particular to the AUC, but because, okay, we just gonna get the AUC just out the way. Let me tell you something. When you order your Uber, your DoorDash, your whatever it is, and it comes to that 350 Spelman Lane gate or 420 Westview gate, because we got 2 addresses. When you send it to the gate, you need to tell them to go to the left lane. Tell them to go to the left lane on the side so they can be out the way. I'm pulling up with my ID trying to go to the parking lot and I gotta wait because y'all want to go and walk y'all selves to get y'all food or to be in y'all Uber and y'all take forever. Tell your Uber driver, just tell them, move to the left lane. I don't want to see it. They be putting their hazard lights. So you got a long line behind you waiting to get into the gates of the oh, don't you wish? And you just, hello? You just taking up your little time. Our time matters too. Tell them to get into the left lane. Thank you so much. Let's leave that in 2025. Next. For Founders Night, can we all be in attendance? We need to be packed. Now, I say this. So if you don't know, Founders Night is when we all come together in Upper Manly. And it's packed to the brim. It really is. It is packed to the brim. We sing our nice Spelman hymn together. We do line dances. We enjoy in festivities. Last year, the Jaggerettes had danced, and Mahogany in Motion dances, and it's a wonderful time. And you should be there at 10 o'clock at the nighttime, so that when April 11th hits, you'd be already singing the hymn, hold hand in your Spelman sister, and swinging back and forth. That's what I think. I think it should be even more packed this year. Now, am I saying that because I'm a senior? And, I just feel like everything should be bigger and better because I'm a senior? Absolutely. All the seniors, all the graduating seniors, stand up because we deserve it. Hello? It's class of 2026. You know what it is. So, yes, I feel like it should all be packed to the brim and that upper manly even more, to the fact where we have to move. Maybe we need to move locations or something. I don't know yet, but it should be packed to the brim. And if you have not been coming to Founders Night, you should be there this year, period. April 11th. I can't wait to see you at 12 o'clock. Thank you. Really at 10. But I'm going to give you some grace. So I'll say 10, 11 o'clock. I'll say 11 o'clock. I'll give you grace. At least 11:30. But it need to be packed to the brim so you can sing that Spelman, oh Lord. So you can sing that Spelman, thy name we praise. Anyway, next. Another thing that I'm leaving is this Spelman woman stereotype. Y'all, there is this stereotype where, like, the Spelman woman, she is the woman who sits like this, and she, she has a certain look to her, and she speaks a certain way, and she wears certain clothes, professional attire only ever in her life, and she doesn't crack a joke at all, and she has no sense of humor. We need to let that go, okay? It is multiple types of Spelman women. I cannot stress that enough. I've been stressing that since freshman year. Do you see me? Y'all know I miss Spelman College. I am very bubbly, bright, energetic. You cannot put me in a box. You can't. You can't. Okay? I naturally stand out. And I am not the only one who does that. Hello? So stop with this a Spelman woman. No. The definition of a Spelman woman is a Spelmanite who graduates from Spelman. That's the definition of a Spelman woman. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that idea of like, she's this, she's that. No, she's who that Spelmanite makes it. Does that make sense? Do I need to say that twice? She is a Spelmanite. Do I have to say that again? A Spelmanite, meaning a Spelmanite is the one who makes that definition of who a Spelman woman is. Not an outsider, not a person who's never been to Spelman, not a person who just watches Spelman people online. No, it's a Spelmanite, meaning whoever that Spelmanite is gets to pick and choose who she wants to be. But regardless of who she is, when she graduates, when she walks underneath that arch, she is officially a Spelman woman. So that's multiple definitions. That's multiple people. That's not just one type of person. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, maybe you weren't meant to understand that, okay? And embrace that. But the point is, a Spelman woman is a Spelmanite who graduates from Spelman College. That's the definition. Newsflash. Do I need to go in more depth for that, or y'all get it? I think y'all get it. I think y'all do. And I also just like to say, a Spelman woman is a walking trophy. That's my favorite quote, because we win every single time. Even when we do lose or take losses, even though I don't believe in that. I feel like every loss is a lesson. So we still win either way. We still gain either way. But the point is, It's not up to anybody outside of Spelman to have a definition of what a Spelman woman is. It's up to that particular Spelmanite to have her own definition. Thank you. Whew. So glad we leaving that in 2025, honey. And I think that's all for the things that I'm leaving in 2025. I think I said my whole list. Hopefully that was 5 things. If it wasn't, oh well. Let's move on to the things that I am bringing with me to 2026. And the first thing is, I know what another thing is, that we are leaving like excuses. That's another thing. We're leaving excuses, period. Ain't no explanation. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't know how you're going to do it, still do it. Try. It's no harm in trying. Absolutely no harm in trying. There's a lot of things that us as people, us as a society, us as community, if we don't know the answers, we get scared, we get timid, or we just think that, oh, I'm not meant to do it. No. Try first. Try. Have a start. Try it. Then once you try it and it does not work, try again. Then if that doesn't work, okay, maybe take a break. But never quit, okay? At least try the things that you want to do. They're in your head for a reason. Always remember that. Okay, that's my little tidbit. Okay, now we're going to move on to the things that I'm taking with me to 2026. Rule number 1, not really rule number 1, but on the number 1 on my list. I am taking grace. I'm giving myself way more grace. I love giving myself grace, but I feel like a lot of us can give ourselves grace a lot more, especially me being a Spelman student. I see a lot of my Spelman sisters beating themselves up. I see a lot of my friends in general beat themselves up, and I'm like, guys, I want you to remember that this is our first time living this life. Like, we've never lived this life before. You're not going to get another life. It's okay if you mess up. Like, it's okay if you don't get it on the first try. This is what life is all about. Life is full of lessons. Life is full of living, right? And so you're not going to get it on the first try. If you do get it on the first try, wonderful. That's a lot of time that you now have to try something else. But at the end of the day, we are not perfect human beings. We're not meant to be perfect. And that is extremely okay. You're never going to be perfect. You were not born to be perfect. You are born to embrace the mistakes, embrace the lessons. How can you learn from something if you already know everything? What's the point? You feel what I'm saying? So enjoy being educated. Enjoy making mistakes. Enjoy those falls, because those falls makes you stronger. And that's the goal. You want to be strong, you have to go through some falls. You want to be tough, you have to grow some thick skin. But in order for you to do that, baby, you got to go through the push and pull. You got to go through those trials and tribulations. You have to. This is something that you have to do. It's just like skin, right? When you're beating up something that's fragile, something that's fresh, you continue to beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Our skin naturally develops what it's called calluses, right? And it hardens the skin. Boom. It toughens the skin. It's protecting that fragileness that's underneath it. That's how life is. You're a fragile human being. You're going into the worlds and the Waverly places of life. Live it. Live it to your fullest. Enjoy those falls. Get up, brush yourself off, and try again. So like I said, that's what we're bringing. We're bringing bravery into 2026. Point blank, period. Don't want to hear anything else about it, honey. Okay, next on the list is consistency. I want to be personally more consistent. I don't know about you, but I definitely want to be more consistent and more disciplined too. I want to be able to wake up way earlier in the morning, you know what I'm saying, and get my life started. Maybe do a little workouts, maybe get my matcha, maybe, you know what I'm saying, do a little push-up or something, or read my book. I definitely need to read my book, read a script, because you know I'm a theater major. Read a something. Like, I'm reading now, but I wanna read like as soon as I wake up in the morning with my tea or something. Like, I need to upgrade it. I need to elevate it or something, like, hello. So that's that. And you know what? You determine what you want out of that too. If you want to bring more consistency into the next year, you go ahead and you bring more consistency into the next year. Find out what that looks like to you. Next on the list is confidence without Lord, I can't even talk. Confidence without apology. That's the next thing on my list, okay? I want to be unapologetically confident. I don't want to think about, am I going to dim somebody else's light because I'm coming into the room shining so bright. Oh, well, get some sunglasses. I'm going to shine so bright and everybody's going to love it. And if they don't, that has nothing to do with me, honestly. Like some things don't have anything to do with you. Okay? It don't. Like, yes, at the end of the day, it is or it does, but like, it really doesn't. I'm shining bright because this is who I naturally am. I'm going to continue to shine bright. And if my shininess, what's the words? If my shininess kind of like rubs you the wrong way, then I don't know. But I'm not going to dim my light. I'm just not going to do it because it just won't get done. It's making me happy that I'm shiny. Okay. Anyways, I hope that makes sense though. Be who you are. Walk into these spaces as confident as your confident self. And the people who are attracted to that, those are your people. They're meant to be with you, for you. So embrace that. Live your life. And then something else that I'm taking with me is black coffee. Cash Money Matcha. Yes. Okay. I had to add that in there because y'all don't understand. If you have not been to Black Coffee, can you please just go to Black Coffee? I wish Black Coffee was at Spelman. I really do because I keep walking to the Brother Side Morehouse. I walk over there and those people over there, they are loving. They are kind. I'm talking about the people at Black Coffee specifically. They are loving. They are kind. I walk in. It's a vibe. I get my Cash Money Matcha. And the people who drank Cash Money Matcha, you already know. For the people who don't know what that is, the name of the matcha drink is called Cash Money. It's a iced matcha drink, or you can get it hot, and they add cinnamon. I personally don't get cinnamon in my matcha anymore, okay? Because for some reason, my taste buds are starting to change. It's tasting like Raisin Bran oat. I don't know. But I don't get the cinnamon anymore. And when I tell you, I can drink a Cash Money matcha all day because I just want to savor the goodness of it. That's the type of person I am. But if I'm thirsty, oh, baby, it's going to be gone in less than a minute. It's going to be gone. But thank goodness that's not the case because if it's gone too fast, I want to get another one. So I got to let it just drag on for the whole day. Not really the whole day. I'm being dramatic. But you get it. If you ever had that Cash Money, you get it. That Cash Money matcha is too good. Okay. And then let's backtrack again. Oh, so shout out to Black Coffee. Thank you so much for blessing my life. Anyways, let's go ahead and backtrack. I do want to add a little bonus of something that I'm taking with me in 2026, and that is Spelman's biscuits. I don't know what Spelman puts in those biscuits, but they are so big and fluffy. And I just love them biscuits. You put some butter on it. You put that strawberry jam on them big Southern Belle biscuits. Them things are so good. What do y'all be putting in them biscuits for it to be just so big like that? Like them biscuits be so big, they just bigger than my hands. I'm dramatic, but I love them biscuits. I've always loved those biscuits. But yes, y'all. That concludes this episode. I am so very excited to be able to be in the studio space, do my episode. I'm happy to be back and, do a podcast episode for my people who watch Talks with Taylor or listen to Talks with Taylor. This is a nice special episode for you all. And I'm very excited to release this episode. And yes! A check-in. How are you doing today? Let me know in the comments or let me know in my DMs. You can follow me on social media at Taylor N Mills _. That's on Instagram and on TikTok. And I want to ask you something. What are you guys leaving in 2025 and bringing in 2026? If you are in my broadcast channel is called Authentically Blue on Instagram. Please go ahead and join. We are on the road to 500 followers on there. That is a big deal, okay? Because I've only had that broadcast channel for one semester, and the fact that it has 500 people, almost 500 people listening to, I do daily quotes on there. I do some artwork that I find on Pinterest in there, and just all of the things Authentically Blue. If you don't know what Authentically Blue is, I'm Miss Spelman College. That is my campaign name, and it is embracing individuality and strengthening sisterhood through the arts. And so that instills just some motivational speaking to the Spelman community, as far as just, my little check-ins on people who are in there as well. So if you want to join the community, go ahead and join the community. And as well as, let's go ahead and have fun for this next year, live life, learn new things, become better people, upgrade ourselves, upgrade the people we hang around, and let's just do the best that we can be. Especially shout out to the graduating seniors, class of 2026. It is our last semester, and so whatever's on your to-do list, whatever is something that you just always wanted to do in your years here at Spelman, in your years at Clark Atlanta University, Morris Brown College, Morehouse College, go ahead and do it, okay? Now is the time. It's now or never. So, with that being said, mwah, peace and hair grease, honey. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Mwah. Bye.